Okay, so today we are going to make a bracelet, my Wonder bracelet, without any special tools or shrink tube. Okay? Because people can't get these. So we're gonna do without them. And they're going to look like this. I'm gonna put it on so you can see. I actually did this in my other video, which I'll link up here, pretty similar to it. See how I wind them all in? Once you do it, you would make it comfortable, adjust it so it will be comfortable for you, and it sits just like that. As long as it touches your skin, this part here, that's the important part. Okay? Now, you will need, this is I believe 3/8, something like that. You can find this anywhere. It's just like a screw like, or you can get a big screwdriver, or you can get a marker. You can use a pen, but the pen is small. Okay, so the coil will be a little bit smaller. This is 18 gauge. I'm sorry, this is 16 gauge. I'm actually doing heavy duty, so 16 gauge. And then you need some kind of ruler. And this is stainless steel wire. Okay, I am not going to cut this video down whatsoever, so you can follow. Okay, the first thing we need, we have to give extra. Oh, wait a minute. You only need a plier and you need a pen, but cut this down to about 30 millimeter or an inch, about an inch and a half. Okay, so I would say, I don't know, around there. Around there. Okay, so an inch and a quarter, maybe 30 millimeter, 35 millimeter. Okay, so now I'm going to use this because it's really easy with this. What you do is you follow this guide. You see this right here? That's why. Leave about 8 inches. Actually, I like it 9. Right here. Okay, so start with that. And just wind in. And follow this guy right here. Round and round and round we're gonna go. Okay. How many windings? Extra sensitive people, you need at least 30 windings. I usually do it about 35 just in case. Okay, so go 35 windings. Once you start, you'll be able to go really, just hold right here, okay, and just wind. And just follow this section right here, and you will see why in a minute. And if this sticks around, just curl it, so it won't be, you know, bothering you. Okay, and I'm doing the copper version. Do this for the stainless steel version too. The other version, okay? So now I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So now I'm about 14, 15. So I got like 15 more to go. Okay. Remember, I'm not cutting this down because I wanted the full scale of the video so you can follow, okay? You can speed up right here until the next step. which I'll tell you in a minute. But okay, so I got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 20, 30 right now, I would say. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now remember, around 8 to 9. We'll see why in a minute. Okay, use your plier and cut it. So now we got that out of the way. Straighten this out. Then come back here, straighten this out. Okay. Okay. Now we got one go that way and one go this way. Okay. So I straighten it out. Make sure. Now spin it like you're unscrewing it, and it'll come out. Okay. Let me spin it really fast. You can use any screws as long as it's big. You know, I don't know how many centimeters is. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 centimeter, at least. 8 to 10. I'll leave it in description how big this thing is. Okay. Or even this thing right here. A screwdriver. It's just that when these things have, you know, little groove in them, because they're like a screw, lag screw, they have things for it, so you can make perfect coil. You see that? Okay, now I got it out. You want to bend one just parallel to each other, and just one go this way straight up, and one go this way and straight up. Okay, so now we have them both straight up. Okay, now turn it this way and go sideways, just like that. Okay, notice I'm using my hand as a reference so you can see in the camera. Do the same thing over here. Bend it upward. Okay, so now we have one goes this way and one go that way. Okay, and if you measure that, it's close to 9. Measure this side, it's close to 9. Okay, now we're going to go, remember we cut that, we're going to need that, and we're going to need our plier, because that's the only 2 tools you're going to need. Well, actually this one too. Now take your stainless steel wire, stretch it out, until you get from one length, this side, to the other. Okay, and then cut. So now we got that. Here comes the part that's kind of tricky, but it can be done because I did it, because it's all by hand. you are going to put this as your winding. Instead of this, because you don't have it, you are going to do this. And I'll show you how to do it. You slide this in and leave about, you slide this in and leave about 1/4 of an inch and bend towards here. Okay? Put this one on the opposite. Stick out 1/4 of an inch, bend that way. So now you can see it's something like that. Okay? Now bend this towards the coil. You would see something like that. Then you would see something like this. Now bend this downward so they both meet. You see the concept now? Okay? Now hold right here, just like so. Then use this and wind, just like we're doing with a drill, but this time it's all hand. Just using this to wind. See it? So keep winding until it's really nice and close. You want them really nice. Okay? And that's how close they should be. Notice copper, stainless steel, copper, stainless steel. And it has to be that way. There's a principle to that, and I said that long ago in my other videos. So now it looks really nice. Okay? All you have to do is cut this end off right here. We'll worry about that in a minute. Now we need to take this back out, our guide or our spin guide or whatever, and take this out. That's our trash. Now go on the other side. Do the same thing again. Make sure from here to here is even. Put it in until you see extra. Bend it over. Put it in the other side. Make sure they're both the same. Okay. Bend it over. Oh shoot, sorry. I have to go the other side. Go up, bend it down just a little bit here, because this side's a little different. We go over here, okay, and make sure they're both aligned okay to here. As long as they're even, they look kind of even, you're good. Just a little bit more. Take this section right here and bend it upward so they meet the other way. So you're going to come back and you're going to have that V shape. So basically one goes over here, one line goes over here, curl it up, the other line goes over here, curl it up. Okay? Now you have your thing again. Same thing. Take your plier and hold right at the end. Right here. And then just wind again. Okay? and they will come to each other. Okay, keep winding. Eventually they will meet right here. Once you're getting tighter, tighter, tighter. See it? I know it kind of matched up, but you don't see it on the camera, but you can. I'll show you in a minute. So now you got them all nice. See them? Okay. This here, really nice. And this here, really nice. Okay. They're both the same. Okay. Now just straighten them out. The coil and everything. Just press this together, and then you can see how they go straight out. Okay. Measure the same thing over here. This is about 6. So we need to cut about 6. Right around there. We don't need this no more. We save that for another bracelet. Okay, now here, because they're really sharp, you want it to like use the plier and kind of go in a little bit. Another way, get a stone and file it down, or file on your street or on the pavement or whatever. You know, cement. Just go like this on the cement. Okay? Or get a stone or whatever. From here, this is where you want your size. Okay? My wrist is about 6 1/4. So measure right in the center and to where you are. So since mine is about 6 1/4, I need about 3. So it's about right here and right here. This here, because it's like 1, 2, 3, almost 4 windings, and they're about 1/2 inch, so I leave it extra. I leave it 5 inch total. So from here to here now becomes 5. You can go longer if you like. You would have more windings. You would have more windings. See it? But me, that's all I really need. It's about 5. I like it there. But experiment a little bit, okay? You don't want to waste, you know? So I cut it there. That's my permanent. Now, upward, you want to go all the way to the tippy top here and hold on to it. And just wind on itself about 4 times. Or 3, or whatever. See it? Okay. Same thing here. Hold on the tippy top. Go round. So basically, we're using this as our guide. You can do this necklace too, on the necklace version. Now, since this is a little bit messed up, I'm gonna fix it so it can look nicer. There we go. Okay. Now, make sure to fix this nicely so it won't scratch your skin. Make sure it's flat. Okay. Same thing over here. Make sure they're all flat. And what's good about this is that if you make it too long, you can actually adjust some more. Okay. Now you have that. All you have to do is start right here and start curling it down. Okay, curl it down. Okay, then pull this up just a little bit so it's away from this. Okay, just a little bit, 1/4 of an inch less than that. So now it looks something like that. Okay, now since I like it, one go this way, one go that way. Take a look at it really close. Okay, so twist this the other way. Take the plier, hold on to this, and just twist it on the other side. So now you see one opposite of each other. Okay, now about 3/4, less than half an inch just curl, less half an inch just curl, and less half an inch just curl. Half an inch just curl, half an inch just curl, half an inch just curl. So now you have something like that. You see how small that is? So bend it out a little bit so it can fit. Okay, and that's it. Now put it on and see how you like it. You see how it's not, it's as long as it touches your skin, this part right here, that's where it's important. If it's not too close, if it's too close, it'll be easy in and out. I actually like it like that. But if you don't, if you want it to be even closer, you would unloose this. And that's why I said, remember where we cut, remember to save more, because we want them to touch better. Okay, so that's it. And there's no shrink tubes or nothing, or even special tools or anything. Okay, now you can adjust the coil to make it pretty. Okay, so let's say if I want it longer, remember how it's not, let's say if it's like too far, just extend this back out a little bit and extend this side back out a little bit, and then put it back on your wrist and adjust to where you want. You see how nice that is? Okay, and that's it. Now you can do these without any special tools. Just this and a pen, or actually this is a pencil. Okay, and you just need this thing and it'll look just like that when we're winding. So it's making it into a V. Imagine this is the extra one right here, so we make it into a V. Okay, very easy. And then if you don't have this, use a screwdriver. Use something that is big. I believe this is 10 millimeter. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's what it is. I used to use these first before I actually went on to this, because then it would make it, the coil look really nice. When I did that before without those, it looks kind of messed up. See it? So when I found that, I say, oh, why don't I wind it according to this and then unscrew it? And that's how I was able to make these coil look really good. You know, for the people who likes the coil looking good or whatever. And then now there is no shrink tube whatsoever. Okay, I'll do it one more time really slow. Adjust to where you want. You're wearing this, and don't worry about people laughing at you. This is for your health. They can laugh at all they want. Okay, this here is gonna be up to you. Make it look really nice. I didn't really like this. I'm gonna readjust it after. I like it like that or like this. Yeah. So round and round and round and make it really nice, and then it won't scratch. That's the whole point. Okay, very easy. Basically nothing except for stainless steel wire, and this is 1.29 millimeter. It's 16 gauge copper, because I make them stronger now. So 16 gauge is 1.29, and this is 1 millimeter. This is 18. The US standard is 18 and copper 16. And if you want to do the reverse one, you would have to buy the reverse stuff, just like this. That's the reverse one, okay? And all of the Wonder Bracelet playlist is right up here, okay? Other than that, that's about it on this video. I will see you in the next video.